We approach the holiday weekend and families travel to the beach. Concern is growing about the coronavirus spreading. Delaware has seen multiple cases linked to their beaches, and Governor John Carney is joining us now with the actions that his state is taking. Governor, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We just mentioned there that increase in cases in your state that you're experiencing now. How concerned are you as we go into the holiday weekend?
So the 4th of July weekend is a big holiday here in Delaware, as it is across the country. Normally we have big parades across the state, the fireworks celebrations, and of course people flock to the beaches. And so we expect that. We're welcoming visitors, but we're asking them to be safe. We've closed down the bars because we have had a little bit of an outbreak there in the young adult demographic at the beach areas. And so we're asking people to be careful, to wear masks, to social distance on the beach, but have fun, enjoy the outdoors in particular, but no large gatherings, enjoy barbecue with your family. Lots of messaging like that, and particularly encouraging folks to wear masks while they're in public.
Governor Carney, we know that some cities have actually closed their beaches. Your beaches are open. As you mentioned, though, the bars are closed. You signed a declaration basically shutting down the bars. You've also delayed Phase 3 reopening indefinitely. Do you anticipate perhaps bringing back even more restrictions in the future?
So we've made great progress over the last 4 months from the first cases in early March. We really have. Delawareans have made great sacrifices, and we really did flatten that curve. We saw that peak and then the decline after that. We're down 5 times the peak in hospitalizations. We are seeing this really localized uptick in the beach communities among that younger demographic. And so we're going to hold here in Phase 2, limited capacity in restaurants and other facilities like that, and wait to see what the data shows. We're doing thousands more tests than we did back in April at the peak. And we're going to manage this situation by testing, tracing down contacts that those folks made, and making sure that they're isolating and protecting themselves and their neighbors.
But Governor, we've seen some of the challenges with the tracing, and as people move across the country and these different spikes are happening, we're seeing people bring the virus from one area to another. Several states in the Northeast are requiring visitors from outside the region to actually self-quarantine. What are you doing to prevent people from bringing the virus to Delaware, and is that something you might consider as well?
Yeah, so we had an out-of-state quarantine. We were one of the first to have one early on back in March and April, and mainly to keep folks from coming from areas in our Middle Atlantic area in Pennsylvania, Maryland, New York, Connecticut, where they had really high numbers of positive cases. Now those states with high number of cases are more remote from Delaware. We don't have an out-of-state quarantine, but we are encouraging any visitors that we have, and we still are welcoming visitors, to make sure they follow the rules in terms of mask wearing, in terms of social distancing. Some of the local, we've got a great partnership with the mayors and the business community in our state. They're really leaning into messaging in their establishments, on the boardwalks, in the beach communities. At least 2 of the mayors have stricter requirements for mask wearing, and that's a very good thing.
And we've seen some of the stricter requirements along the beaches. Governor Carney, thank you so much for your time. Hope you have a safe and happy holiday weekend. We appreciate it.
Happy Independence Day to you as well.